The Invisible Paintbrush. Once upon a time, in a quiet town, lived a boy named Leo. Leo had big, gentle eyes. He didn't talk much, but he noticed everything: cracks in walls, smiles hiding tears. Leo loved to draw. He used old pencils and broken crayons. His world was paper, and colors were his voice. Each drawing spoke for him, softly, silently, truly. His parents were kind, but always busy. They didn't see the stories he painted. They said, "Nice work, Leo," and moved along. Leo just nodded. At school, kids played loud games and laughed. Leo sat alone under the banyan tree. He sketched the clouds. He drew dreams others couldn't see. One rainy evening, as thunder rolled, Leo found something odd behind the garden shed, a wooden box, small, dusty, and locked, but not for long. Leo opened the box. Inside was a brush, old, wooden, soft-tipped, no paints, no ink, just the brush. It shimmered slightly, almost alive. He dipped it in air. No color appeared. Still, he drew a tree on the wall, its leaves invisible. But Leo smiled. Something felt magical. That night, it rained, hard and loud. Lightning flashed bright. Leo's wall tree shimmered. Leaves began to glow, real leaves, golden bright. They swayed gently. Leo gasped in awe. He touched a branch. It was soft, warm. His drawing had grown, not just lines, but life itself. Real. Glowing. Breathing. He ran to tell his mom and dad. They were asleep. He waited till morning, but the tree faded. Only he could see what love had painted. Next day at school, Leo drew a bird, with heart, not fear. It fluttered up, out of paper, into the sky, and vanished singing. Leo stared in wonder. No one believed him. They just laughed. Imaginary, some said, daydreamer, others teased. But Leo knew truth. His brush had magic. At home he painted a kitten in rain. He missed his old pet, who passed away. With each soft stroke, tears filled his eyes. He painted with love. The kitten purred softly. It blinked, alive again. Leo hugged it tight. It licked his tears. But when morning came, it faded like mist. Only love left behind. He learned a rule. Only love made real. Greed, anger, fear, those made nothing. The brush knew hearts. It listened to feelings. It obeyed kindness only. So Leo painted light, a lantern for Grandma. Her eyes were tired. She could finally read. He painted warm socks for the poor boy who sat in cold. And the brush answered. Glowing wool appeared. The boy wept joy. Leo smiled softly. He never told anyone. It was their secret. Love made it happen. One day, a storm came. Lightning roared like dragons. Winds howled through the village. A tree crushed a roof. A little girl cried. Her teddy was gone. She stood in rain. Leo ran to help. He didn't feel fear. He clutched his brush. Under a broken shed, he sat and drew a teddy, soft brown, with a red bow. He thought of warmth. He thought of hugs. He thought of safety. His heart poured out. The brush sparkled faintly. And in her arms, a teddy appeared, glowing. Her tears turned smiles. She hugged Leo tight. "Thank you," she whispered. Leo just nodded gently. He was too shy, but his heart soared. He felt truly full. The villagers started noticing. Strange things would appear, a coat in the cold, a pie for the hungry, a bandage without thread. No one saw Leo, but kindness left marks. He became a mystery, the gentle helper, they said. Kids made up tales, a wizard boy helps. An angel with gifts. But Leo stayed silent, only the brush knew. But something was changing, the brush grew faint, its glow, once bright, now flickered and dimmed. Leo grew afraid. What if it stops? What if I fail? He stopped drawing gifts, he stopped taking risks, he just drew trees, clouds, and old boots, safe things, easy things, but they never shone, the magic stayed quiet. One evening, he cried, in his little room, brush in hand, heart aching, I don't know how. I don't feel enough. The room felt empty, like silence had weight. Then he remembered Maya, the girl with no smile. She'd lost her brother, to the cold river. She stopped speaking then. People stopped seeing her. Leo saw her always. He picked the brush. He didn't plan much, he just felt her pain, and on soft paper, he painted her brother, laughing, running, holding her hand in the sun. It shimmered slowly, a soft gold glow. She found it folded by her window sill. She stared for hours, then finally, she whispered, I remember him smiling. The next morning, Maya spoke, only one word, thanks. But it warmed the air. Leo felt the brush, it pulsed in his hand, alive again. Brighter than ever, he smiled through tears. He painted every day, but not for applause. He painted quiet healing, gentle memories, small hopes, a broken toy mended, a lost dog found, a mother's lost smile. Each piece carried weight. But lightness too, like wind after rain, the village slowly changed. It became softer. Kids began drawing too, not for magic, just joy. Years passed gently. Leo grew tall. His walls were bare. He gave everything away, every painting, every smile. He kept only one, his father beneath the tree. One cloudy evening, Leo sat alone again, brush on his desk. It had stopped glowing, but he wasn't sad, not anymore, not really. He had everything inside. That night, Leo dreamed, not of colors or fame, but of his father's smile. The old tree swayed gently, Maya laughed nearby, the world felt whole again, and Leo felt peace. He woke with calm eyes, the paintbrush lay still, but he didn't need it. His heart held magic now, not in strokes or shades, but in kindness, in memory, in every love-touched mark. He walked through town, no one saw a brush, but they saw color bloom, on walls, on clothes, in hearts that once hid. Leo had painted their world, without lifting a hand. Maya waved from a window, children called his name, an old man bowed gently. Leo smiled quietly. He had no masterpiece, but he had done something far greater. And as stars blinked above, Leo placed the brush in a little wooden box, not to hide it, but to rest it, for magic lived now, in the hands of others.